Today, I'm going to be playing out the 2024 season for the Dallas Cowboys, but after every touchdown that CeeDee Lamb scores, we get to steal a player from the team he scored on. And even though the Dallas Cowboys do have a pretty solid roster, it's obvious that this team has definitely been struggling this season. So hopefully CeeDee Lamb can go off today because I feel like this team needs some help. But I mean, as I said, the Cowboys do have a pretty solid roster. I mean, the offense is looking pretty good. And on the other hand, I mean, I feel like this defense was honestly better last season, but they're still pretty solid. I mean, with the roster we have right now, we are definitely capable of winning games, but that is definitely not a Super Bowl team right there. So obviously, we need to make them a lot better than they are right now. But to start off the season in week 1, it looks like we're going to be taking on the Cleveland Browns. And this is another team that's been absolutely terrible this season. I mean, the Browns have been an absolute disaster so far, so I'd like to think that we should cook them today. And I mean, there are 2 players on this roster that I would desperately love to bring over to the Cowboys. That's a first down. I'm gonna try and go for CeeDee Lamb right here though and see if he can get some separation. I mean, it's not really a risky route, so I feel like he should be able to get open here, and it looks like he is gonna have that for the first down and a whole lot more. I mean, after that, we are just shy of the red zone. So I'm just going to keep it on the ground with Elliott this time and see if he can pick up some yardage for us, but we're getting smoked by Myles Garrett. It always catches me off guard seeing how fast Myles Garrett can run, but we should... Oh, never mind. We're getting sacked. That is back-to-back plays that Myles Garrett has ruined for us. And now we need 14 yards just to keep the drive alive. And it looks like we're gonna have that. Oh man, we should not be on the field right now, but I'm happy that worked out for us because now we only need 2 yards and we have CeeDee Lamb wide open. So that's gonna be his first touchdown of the season, which means we do get to steal a player from Cleveland after this game, and that does also give us the lead. We are coming back out here in the 3rd quarter though, and since then, I mean, it looks like things honestly have not been too great for us. I didn't think we were gonna be tied at this point, but now we have a really important drive on our hands. I don't even know what I'm gonna do if we somehow lose to Cleveland. I mean, that would just be the worst start we could possibly get off to. Oh, that should work out. Come on, we got CeeDee Lamb open again. So that is going to be another first down from him. I mean, he is definitely balling out today, even though the rest of our team apparently isn't doing a whole lot. I got to give credit to the defense too, man. I mean, they have held Cleveland to 10 points, so obviously they're doing their job. But that touchdown that we scored earlier with CeeDee Lamb is literally the only touchdown that we have scored today. So obviously the offense is struggling. That does bring us all the way to the 31-yard line though. So I mean, as long as we don't throw a pick or anything, we are in position to at least kick a field goal. Come on, we're just short. Oh, never mind, we got it. Or not. Apparently the ball was behind the line there, so it's still 2nd and inches, but that means I can put in the air, and if this doesn't work out, we only need a couple of inches on the ground, but we're gonna get a lot with Ferguson. I mean, 11 yards to go and we're in, so I'm just gonna go back to this route with CeeDee Lamb. It seems like this defense has really been struggling to stop this so far. They're gonna have him here though, but either way, I mean, we're still only 1 yard away from a touchdown, so I'm just gonna go back for Lamb, and this time he's gonna hold on to it. He got smoked as soon as he caught that ball, so we're kind of lucky it didn't come out, but that's gonna give us the lead back. And after that, it looks like we did hold on for the win. I mean, this game was a lot closer than I thought it was gonna be, which is kind of alarming, but I'll take it. And since CeeDee Lamb finished that game with 2 touchdowns, we got to steal 2 players from the Cleveland Browns, and obviously for the offense, we had to take Nick Chubb, and for the defense, we also went ahead and took Myles Garrett. But after that, I went ahead and simmed to week 3 for what might be our toughest matchup of the season, and we absolutely annihilated the Saints in week 2. So we are 2-0 right now, but obviously we have to play the Baltimore Ravens, who are also 2-0 right now. And Lamar don't play around, man, so we should probably get off to a hot start in this game, because if we don't, things can go very wrong for us very quickly. With that being said though, I feel like Nick Chubb and Myles Garrett are going to be a massive help for us. I mean, we already saw a huge run out of Chubb, and this time we've got CeeDee Lamb open. That did not take us long to get into scoring position, so I like what I'm seeing already. Come on. Chubb is still up, but there we go. We're losing 2 yards. Out of all the players on this field, it would not surprise me if he stayed up through all of that contact there, but instead we went backwards. That should be a first right there, though. We're gonna bring it in. I'm not gonna lie, man, this is going a lot smoother than I thought it was gonna go. I mean, I thought we were gonna be getting hit left and right, but the O-line's actually doing a pretty good job at holding up. We got smoked that time, but we're still gonna get the ball off. So that's gonna be another touchdown from our boy CeeDee Lamb, which is gonna give us the lead first. And it looks like our defense was able to get a stop after that, so we have a chance to go up by 2 scores, which is definitely a much better start than I was expecting heading into this game. I mean, it seems like Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons are definitely doing their job on the defense so far, and obviously Nick Chubb is also doing his job. I like how as soon as I compliment the guy, he loses 2 yards once again, but either way, I mean, I'm not even gonna get mad at him because Chubb has been balling out so far, and we almost got it right there. I'm just gonna run this because we only need 4 yards. This is kind of risky, but I feel like we should have somebody open. That's another first down. So 34 yards to go and we're in for the touchdown. I'm gonna try and go for Tolbert here and see if he can get some separation, because I already know that actually might work out. I thought Lamb was going to be locked up, but that's going to go for a touchdown. I actually have no words right now. I thought that was going to get shut down so quickly, but that's another touchdown from the Cowboys. And after that, it looks like we did not slow down. So as surprising as it is, we are going to demolish the Ravens in week 3. And even better, we got to steal 2 players from the Baltimore Ravens after that dub. And Dak Prescott was actually having a pretty solid season, but he is no Lamar Jackson. And I mean, adding Lamar should definitely take this offense to the next level. And for the defense, we also took Kyle Hamilton. But after that, we went ahead and simmed to week 6 to see how this team was doing. And so far, nobody has been able to beat us. I mean, we're 5-0 right now, and we're going to be taking on the Lions, who are somehow 1-3. And I just gotta say it does not look right seeing Lamar in a Cowboys jersey, but hopefully he can go off for this team today. I'm going to hand it to Chubb to start things off, and that's only a 2-yard gain. I'm just gonna run a read option this time though, because I mean, now that we have Lamar Jackson, it should be the same story as him and Derrick Henry. I mean, this should be the most dangerous running back quarterback duo in the NFL. Not the start I was hoping for out of Nick Chubb though. I mean, that's back-to-back 2-yard gains. So now it's 3rd and 6. I'm just going to go for CeeDee Lamb, who is going to pick up the first for us. But of course, Zach Martin had to get caught with holding. So I guess that's going to back us up. So instead of having a first down, now we need to get 16 yards to keep the drive alive. But it is going to work out either way. I mean, losing all of that yardage somehow worked out better for us, because now we're all the way at the 45. That was probably not the move. We are losing a lot right there. I really do want to go on the run with Lamar Jackson, but the Cowboys playbook is not built for designed runs. So, I mean, I guess we'll probably just have to scramble if we want to go. If we want to keep it on the ground. I was not ready for CeeDee Lamb to be that wide open there, but that's going to bring it all the way to the 40. So now we only need 4 yards, and it looks like that's going to give us a fresh set of downs. And we're almost in the red zone here as well. I honestly might try. Oh, yeah, no, that's not happening with Hutchinson. I was going to try and scramble with Lamar, but when you're going up against Aiden Hutchinson, that is definitely going to be something that's tough to do. So we might just want to keep going on like runs with Nick Chubb or passing it. That's a decent pickup right there. I mean, that's definitely one of the better pickups that Nick Chubb has had today, but we only need 8 yards now. So I'm just going to go back to this route with CeeDee Lamb, which has been working pretty much all day, and it's going to work again. So that's going to be another CeeDee Lamb touchdown, which is going to give us the lead first. We're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter though, and right now it looks like this game really isn't even close. I mean, I thought the Lions would actually put up a fight today, but apparently I was wrong, and it looks like we're gonna get a designed run to actually work for us this time. I mean, the defense usually has more people lined up on that side, so I feel like that's a route that's only gonna work like 30% of the time for us, but I'm happy that it actually worked out there, because ever since we got this guy, I've just been dying to go on the run with Lamar. I kind of want to do it again, but I'm gonna be smart and put in the air, because I feel like CeeDee Lamb should be open, and that is going to be a lot of yardage from him. I mean, that's going to bring it into Lions territory. And I'm sure this will come as a surprise to nobody, but Lamar Jackson is absolutely balling right now. I mean, the guy's got 244 yards for 3 touchdowns right now. We're just going to keep this on the ground. That's going to be a first down from him. I will admit it, though, I probably should have slid there. I mean, we're kind of lucky that we didn't fumble the ball or anything, but I'm going to try and go back. Oh, yeah, this time we're going to get it to work out. Ferguson's going to be open. I'm going to go out, though. I mean, we had an easy touchdown right there, so I really hope this doesn't come back to haunt me, but I do want to try and take 2 players from the Lions, so that's why I did that, because I do want to get one more TD with Lamb, and he's going to be wide open, so it looks like it's going to pay off, and that touchdown right there should pretty much put this thing away as well, because we are absolutely rolling the Lions right now. I mean, even though their record is not the best, I thought they were going to put up a much bigger fight than that, but I guess the Cowboys are still undefeated, and since Lamb finished that game with 2 touchdowns, we got to take 2 players from the Lions, and obviously we had to take Amon-Ra St. Brown, and we also took Penei Sewell. I mean, having Lamar Jackson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, CeeDee Lamb, and Nick Chubb on the same offense should be absolutely terrifying. I mean, at this point, I feel like we're already your Super Bowl favorites, but that's going to bring us to week 8, and we have another tough game on our schedule, because now we play the 49ers. And even though at this point, our team is absolutely loaded, I mean, we are better than the 49ers on paper, but I still feel like this is going to be a very close game. But I mean, I also thought that the Lions game and the Ravens game were going to be close, but those were both blowouts, so we could just absolutely demolish these guys. But I'm going to keep it with Chubb again, and we're short again. I'm not going to lie, man. Chubb has kind of been disappointing me today. He has not done what I thought he was going to do, but I'm going to go for CeeDee Lamb because this guy has not disappointed. That's going to be a first down and a whole lot more. I mean, that's going to put us in scoring position just like that. Almost, I guess. I mean, this would be a really long field goal from here, but one more play and we should be good. And we're going to have Ferguson wide open. So that's going to set us up. I mean, that might be the fastest drive to get in the red zone that we have had so far today. I mean, that was pretty quick, but I'm going to try and run a slant this time. And of course, Lamb's kind of... Actually, we could have gone for him. And we fumbled it, but it looks like we're going to get it back. We lost a yard because of the fumble, though, which definitely sucks. I'm going to run this again because Lamb was open, but I didn't really realize it until the last second. Come on, bring that in. It's... Oh, no way. That was almost intercepted. I'm just going to be careful here, man. I mean, that was literally bobbled by like half of the team, which is kind of ridiculous, but we might have St. Brown this time. Please catch that, bro. It's knocked away. I mean, that's kind of a disappointing end to the drive because I feel like that started so well for us. But either way, we are going to put 3 points on the board. We're coming back out here in the third quarter, though, and it looks like we do have the lead right now, but we're only up by 7 points. So, I mean, this is another very important drive for us. We're going to have Amon-Ra open, though. It's the same story as Lamar, though, man. I mean, it just doesn't look right seeing St. Brown in a Cowboys uniform. I mean, it does kind of fit Nick Chubb for whatever reason, but St. Brown and Lamar, it just looks wrong. But anyways, I mean, that pickup right there from St. Brown might be the biggest pickup that we have had all game so far. So I'm going to keep it on the ground with Chubb this time. And that's going to be a first down from him. I mean, he definitely hasn't been as electric as I wanted him to be, but that is definitely a step in the right direction. I'm going to hand it off to him again, and it looks like he's going to have another first down. So he seems to be playing a lot better in this one. I'm not even going to try and run that slant route that we ran last time, though. I mean, I'm just going to go back for this and see if it can fool San Fran, because so far, every team we've played has struggled against this route. We're still short, though. So I guess we still need 3 yards if we want to score a touchdown. I don't think this is going to work out because it looks like Warner's going to be right there. And of course, he's going to smoke us. We kicked a field goal last time. I want to steal someone from the 49ers. So this better work out for us because if it doesn't, we're kind of giving up a 2-score lead, but it looks like that's going to work out either way. So that touchdown is going to make it a 2-score lead for the Dallas Cowboys. And considering we only won by 7 points, I'd say that was a very important touchdown in winning this game. But Lamb only scored the 1 touchdown in that game. So we only got to take 1 player from the 49ers, but we definitely made it count because we took Trent Williams. So after all of that, I mean, as you can see, this offense is definitely a lot better than it was when we started. And on the other hand, I mean, you can easily call this a top 3 defense in the league. And we also have a 7-0 record right now. So, I mean, I'd say our work here is definitely done. I'm hoping we can keep this up to end off the season with a crazy record. And it looks like the Cowboys had a crazy season because they went 14-3 to win the division and get the #1 seed in the playoffs. With that being said, it looks like CeeDee Lamb actually had a pretty underwhelming season. I mean, he only had 866 yards, but he did have 12 touchdowns, which does tie his career high. But to start off the postseason, it looks like we're going to be taking on the 13-4 Eagles. And it looks like we are going to sneak out with an 8-point win. So now we play the Seahawks for a trip to the Super Bowl. The Seahawks have been a lot better than I expected them to be this season, though. I mean, it looks like we are down by 3 points right now, but hopefully Lamar can do something about that. That's almost a first. I really wish we had more designed runs with this guy in the playbook, but obviously we don't. So I'm going to keep it on the ground with Chubb this time, and it looks like he is going to get us the first. Seattle did bring up a 3rd down after that, though. I mean, their defense has actually been really good today, so hopefully this can work out, but if not, oh, come on, get there. We're gonna have Lamb open, and that is gonna bring it all the way to like the 10. Or apparently that brought it all the way to the 7. So we are set up right now. And Amon-Ra St. Brown's gonna be there for the score. So just like that, it looks like we're gonna take the lead back from Seattle. Seattle's threatening to score once again here, though, man. So I'm gonna put the defense to the test, and hopefully they can do their job, because we really need to get a stop here. And it looks like that's basically field goal position right there. It would be a really long field goal, though, so it's definitely not a sure thing. We just gotta make sure they don't get in the end zone. I mean, that's my biggest concern, because if we can hold them to 3, we are still gonna have the lead. That was a disgusting fake. I mean, I'm just gonna run man coverage and hope that he throws the ball to Smith and Jigba, because Trayvon is on him, and if he throws the ball to that guy, he is definitely getting picked. That is gonna bring up another 3rd down, though. So one more stop and we are gonna hold them to a field goal, which isn't exactly what I wanted, but as I said, I'm happy as long as they don't score a touchdown. But of course, that's another first. We are really struggling right now, man. I thought our defense was gonna do a lot better than this, but it's, hold on, we gotta yeah, there it is. Of course he's gonna score, and that gives them the lead. I mean, that was just a horrendous job from the defense, man. So now our season is probably over unless we can get into field goal position. Actually, that might work out right there. Lamb's gonna drop it, though. It looked like he brought that in, too. I think that bounced off of his hands, man. So now it's 3rd and 10. So we only have 2 attempts to try and get the first down here, but it looks like CeeDee Lamb almost has it. Or apparently he did get the first down there, but we only have 22 seconds to work with now. And we also, oh, that's kind of risky. That might do it. That was almost picked. I'm really struggling to get people open. I mean, there's not really a whole lot of plays that I can run right now. So I'm going to try and go back to this route right here, but this time yeah, okay. So since that's gonna fail, our season is now on the line with this play right here. I actually like the way the defense is set up, because I feel like we should have CeeDee Lamb open, but it's knocked away, and that is gonna send us home. I actually cannot believe that we just lost to Seattle, because our team was so loaded. I mean, we definitely should have won the Super Bowl. But even after all of the upgrades, I mean, I guess it's still the same old Cowboys. But after that, it looks like MVP did end up going to Patrick Mahomes. Lamar did come 3rd place in the votings, and after beating us, it looks like the Seahawks did go on to beat Kansas City in the Super Bowl. So, I mean, obviously the Seahawks had a crazy run this season, considering they did also take down Patrick Mahomes. But that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, go down to my description. I've got all of my socials linked. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.